Hey, I'm Raghu and one of the bloggers for a study in Sweden. I wanted to talk about some tips that I could share about making a strong CV for the application to Swedish universities. I want to say these are just my personal observations and my personal thoughts, not really an official video by any Swedish university. Well, let's start. So the first thing I want to say is that CV should be one page long. It's really important because it says that you have good communication skills. You can summarize what you really want to say. You're concise and you're precise. These things are really required, especially in business school CV, because it shows great communication skill. The second thing is that, especially for international students, is to give what you're saying some international context. Also, if you're talking about a specific industry, it's important that you keep in mind that the person who's reading your CV has probably never been in that industry or has never been even to the country from where you are. So, anyone should be able to understand what you're trying to say. And so, it's really important to give it a certain context, and this can be done by using a PAR framework, actually, which is called the problem, action, and result framework. It really puts the focus on what you did and what you contributed uniquely different from anyone else. Uh, so one of the things, so what basically this framework is, it shows that what problem was there in the organization, what action you took personally to change that problem or solve that problem, and what results you achieved. So it puts the focus on you as a person and how you reacted in a certain situation. And this gives a very good context to understand what you actually did rather than saying something abstract that's difficult to grasp or understand because you don't know anything about the industry or you don't know anything about the country. Once you do these two things, I think it's quite important to also try and show that you have some entrepreneurial instincts and leadership drive. So these need not be big projects that you have worked on or led an organization or anything like that, but more like you've taken initiatives to do things in a different way and are okay with failing and learning from those failures and things like that. So business schools are always looking for people like this who can go out and have an impact on the world and really make the name of the university shine after they've done their graduation. Also, one another tip is that once you're done with your CV, read each and every line and see what value it adds to the CV. What a person who would read this CV think about you? Does it really reflect you as a person? Those kinds of things, and give a lot of focus on the finer details and making each and every line really stand out. So these are basically some of the tips that I wanted to give, and hope you apply to Sweden and give a really strong CV in your application. Best of luck, and thank you for watching.